You know what it is? Actually, you don't know what it is. Yeah, alright. So, boom. Welcome back. For the first time, welcome. Last time, welcome. Welcome all newcomers. Let's get it. So, let's just see what's the vibes like. How's everyone doing? How's, like, people's weeks been? How y'all been doing? How y'all been living? Obviously, I'm going to get into my business. And actually, I was hanging out with the homie last night, the bro, and I blacked out. And the funny thing about it is, this is the fourth time it happened. So I kind of thought of a story, thought of different occasions I can say that it happened. So boom, blackout madness, four-part conclusion kind of thing. It's tied together. So boom, first time I blacked out. I was working at Office Depot at the time, chilling. My grandmother, she left, so I had the apartment to myself. And I remember my cousin called me up, asking to hang out, like, you know, linking up and shit. We chill, smoke, everything's cool. But I remember before I left here to chill with him, I had a bowl of cereal. Boom. I think it was like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, too, matter of fact. Go chill with him. We smoking like, bro. We hotbox like 2 joints. We wasn't like finished on the second one, and then it's just like, it's just these waves of fucking, I don't even know how to call it, bro. like this fucking tornado of fucking sweat and like despair. Cause all I remember is getting out the car and like, yo, I just need air, and taking like 2 steps and just like fucking head boom right on the motherfucking concrete, eyebrow off. Like it's crazy. This whole eyebrow was gone. Like I had no hair on that shit. I looked fucking I looked so crazy. I looked so fucking crazy. And the sadder part is I went to work the next fucking day, cause I was like, that was back when I was scared to call out, and I just like there was no good reason to call out. And I remember coming to work with a fucking concussion, because I definitely had a concussion. And that shit was fucking bizarre, because everyone's looking at me like you seem out of it, and like, oh, I'm fast forwarding a little bit. This is a funny part of the story. Hold on. So when I fell, I just remember my cousin's face just like, oh my God. Because all you see is just like fucking me just walking, and then out of nowhere, I just fucking like, and it's like head first. But alright, fast forward. So I come to work with a concussion, and people are looking at me like, yo, you good? Like, it's, like you seem, and I kind of just, like I was just like fucking kind of gone. And I remember going to the doc. I went to the emergency room. They said I had a concussion, obviously, blah, blah, blah. Had like a week off of work. It was crazy, because I told my manager, like, yeah, I got a concussion. She's like, concussion? Week off. I give you a week off. And I'm over here like, say less. A week off of work? Come on. Didn't know I wasn't going to get paid, and that check was crumbles. So that was the first time. All right, so boom, the second time, I'm gonna go to the doctor. So the second time this happened, I remember I was going, it was like a date night with my ex. Date night with my ex, and we was going to see Deadpool. I never forget this shit. Went to see Deadpool, and like, I ate that day too. I remember I ate that day, and I remember I smoked that day. Went to the movies, watching the movie. Everything's good. Everything's like normal seat setting, like everything's cool. Fucking, I'm in Newark, so it's like Newark script. Well, you know how it is, like simple shit. Movie's playing, but all I remember is it was a scene in the first Deadpool. I don't remember. It had to been like in the middle, towards the middle, beginning-ish, because I remember leaving. We left out, and I didn't fucking finish the movie. But like, it was these flashes. And I remember just fucking just sitting there, just like this fucking zoning out. And I got up, I was with my ex at the time, and she looking at me like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why you just like, and I'm just stumbling, like I'm like stumbling out the seats and trying to maneuver and trying to hold on to the wall, and I'm just stumbling out the theater itself, and I'm just like collapsing. I go to a water fountain, fucking got in that water fountain, just started drinking water, like guzzling water. On God, just started guzzling that water like my life depended on it. Kind of felt better, and that was the second time. Third time, boom. I was at the crib. 2 of my homies was here. Same shit, chilling, nothing new, watching, and you know, kicking the shit, shooting the breeze, like nothing extra. Then fucking, we was smoking a lot. One thing I do say, that day, that night, that session was a lot. Cause I remember just like fucking like, after like the 5th or 6th like blunt, I was just like, Jesus Christ, like, you see this later, like later, we can postpone this. And I remember just not feeling well. I started to get through that fucking tornado feeling, like that, started sweating, just like, got up, walked to the kitchen, like, you know what, I'm about to get something to drink, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna get something to drink and sit down for a hot second. I remember I got up to the kitchen. Made it to the kitchen. Got the Minute, I'll never forget this, had the Minute Maid. Didn't take a sip of the Minute Maid yet, I just took it with me on some dumb shit. Took it with me, felt winded for a second, and then I just remember just looking up, and all I see is like fucking Danny and Derek just staring down at me. And like in fear of just like, what the fuck is going on? Because all you see is me just laying on the floor with a Minute Maid standing upwards. Mind you, like it looks like a dead body holding a Minute Maid with my eyes open. It's just like what the fuck is going on? Like, what's going on? And I'm looking up and like, damn, this shit happened again. Confused and shit, and of course I just try to drink. I was drinking hella water the rest of that night and try to like relax and shit, but that shit was ill. Then the 4th time, which was last night, which I want to bring out too. So last night, chilling with Derek, everything's amazing, cool, boom, 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 making music, and son, this shit was like, that's why I gotta go to the doctor. That shit was like crazy, because I remember sitting down recording. Then he was like, he had to fix the audio, because it wasn't like, you know, producer stuff, like it was a quarter bar behind. I don't want to get into that, but whatever. So I got up for a second, like, yo, I got up in my head, I'm like, yo, let me get a drink of water, because I feel crazy right now. I got up, took 2 steps, and just remember just waking, and it was like 2 seconds, but I just woke up. Derek is like, you good, son? Like, I'm fucking looking up at him, and like, Jesus Christ, this happened again. And I'm just looking down at the floor, I'm getting up, and then just like, boom, I'm just like fucking sweating like my life is over. That shit is just insanely scary. Like, insanely, like, I'm making a joke about it, obviously. It's like a defense mechanism, but that shit is spooky, spooky, spooky. Passed Blackout 4 times, bro. 4 times in my lifetime so far, thus far. And that's the scary part. But yeah, that was last night, and that was interesting favor. So yeah, but how's y'all week going? How's y'all week going? What is it out there in the midst of the world? How's y'all had a productive week? I hope we'll see y'all somewhat creative, somewhat maneuvering. Fucking, I got my van towed. That's what happened to me. Today's Thursday, Tuesday. Had the van at I gotta call an associate, man. I don't know, man. Had a van at an associate's house. I had a van at an associate's house. Even before then, like, not to get too much into my personal life details, but I couldn't have it here at my grandmother's house at the particular time, and I had to park it somewhere else. And I asked him if I could park at his house. He reassured me like, yo, I talked to my neighbors. It should be fine. Like, you don't gotta worry about it. I'll put my residence sticker on it. Okay, cool. So Tuesday come along. That was like 3-4 weeks ago, maybe 4 max. 3 weeks. Tuesday come along. I get a DM. He DMs me. I gotta say the full story. He DMs me on Instagram saying, yo, neighbors got your car, the van towed, shaking my head. And I'm just like, I'm lost, because I'm just like, yo, you can just text me this. Why are you DMing me this? Or why you didn't even call me? Whatever. That's besides the point. I text him. I said DMing him because I was just very confused. But I texted him like, wait, the van's gone? Like, what the fuck is going on? Then, 20 minutes pass. No answer. So I called him up. Phone ringing. No answer. I'm like, all right, this nigga playing games. He DMs me again. Probably like 10, 15 minutes after that phone call. Saying, oh, my phone was off, call again. Don't know why he couldn't call if his phone was back on at that particular moment. Whatever. So I call him up. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He tells me the whole story about see, this is why, whatever. He tells me the story, his dad told him that some neighbor called the police and saying that was like a unmarked vehicle or something like that, and the police came, tow truck came, and he said the sticker was on there. He talked to people, but they still towed the truck anyway, the van anyway. So I don't know, but that's literally the story he told me. After that, it was just like a good 10-second silence. Like, it was funny because I wasn't fishing for an apology or like fishing for sympathy, or because I'm like I personally don't know what to do, and that's like I don't know, like I'm saying, I'm not like I don't know what to do automatically. Like, I would think a person would just be like, yo, well, so and so has it, this towing company has it, call them up, or I'll help you, or anything, whatever. So it was dead silence for that 5-10 seconds. I'm like, all right, I hit you. Boom, call the precinct, nothing. Fucking next day, I text him. I'm like, yo, did they give you a card or something, anything? Like, and then he tells me, oh yeah, my dad, he knows a towing company that they got sent to. Why he didn't tell me that the other day? I don't even know. I don't even know. Like that. That's like, I really don't know. And of course, called the towing company up, and that, got that situated. Well, not really situated, because I'm in a situation. Because now I kind of got to battle if it's worth it, but that's neither here nor there. Which is fucking crazy. But that brings me into like friend conversations, or people you call friends, or people that do things to you, or no, do things for you. So if a person does a favor for you, like we'll say a person helped you move out your apartment. 2 months later, let's say, fuck it, he's badmouthing you on social media or whatever. Do you give that person a pass because, well, he did help me move out and with all those heavy boxes, but but his actions later kind of negates everything else? So you get what I'm saying? Like, how that makes sense? I don't like that. That's why I have this peculiar thing of like calling who to call a friend, and because people just throw that word around like it's just like it's really just nothing. That shit is definitely fucking scary. I'm telling you, man. So besides my blackout experiences, what crazy experiences have anyone has encountered or been into, or weird things that just keeps on happening to them? Like, I don't know. You see the same pelican right on the fucking street light every day at 3 p.m. Something like that, you know? A goose, a goblin, a ghost. Things that start with G's. I don't believe in ghosts though. I know that's a left turn. Only left cheek works, so we take left turns. But I believe in like I don't know. This is weird, maybe because I personally never had a ghost experience. I never had a ghost experience. Seen scary movies. I thought I seen a ghost, but it was shadows. But no, I don't know. Maybe I gotta see it to believe it kind of situation. But I don't want to see it to believe it, because I don't want to be in a fucking space where I fucking paranormal activity or fucking some crazy shit is fucking like my bed is flipping over, I'm fucking hiding under the fucking couch, the fucking clown is getting at me. If a fucking clown tries to attack me, I don't know what to do. I will freeze. like y'all say what y'all will about black people and movies and horror movies, like, oh, they don't do what white people do and just like stand up, nigga, I will freeze. I would like a motherfucking deer in headlights, on God. No, so that's no brainer at all. Even like where there was like take challenges where you can like spend the night at a haunted house for like a night or a week, and you get $1,000. So fuck you. I may not 100% believe in it, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there is smoke, there is fire, and I'm not going there. Hell no, it's not. No, bro, because you can get a check. But that mental damage, bro, like, I would have to sleep with lights on, television on. I don't even sleep. Like, it would be a fucking Freddy movie. I would not sleep, actually. Now to think about it, I think I'd be so far off the deep end, it'd be scary. But alright, so we're gonna cut this short. Well, not short, because it's like 18 minutes in. So I hope y'all enjoy your day. If no one said they loved y'all today, or loved you, you know, I heart you. I heart you a lot. Stay up, stay breezy, and you know, tell a friend to tell a friend, to tell a friend to tell a friend to watch this, so they can tell another friend. So that friend can tell me, oh, I seen you, and you shouldn't do what you're doing.